Hey guys, I'm Natalie. Welcome to today's low impact, full body, high intensity workout. You will not need a floor mat today. Today's going to be another all standing workout. We'll be using one hand weight for rounds 1 and 3 and no hand weights at all for rounds 2 and 4. Just keeping it interesting and mixing it up a little bit today. Let's start with a nice wide stance. The feet are facing out to the corners of the room. And let's do a little squat tap and set up our form. Do 3 big shoulder rolls up and back for 1, 2, and 3, keeping back and down the whole time you're working out. Pull yourself up through the crown of the head, a nice long tall torso supported by a really strong core, so no hunching over. Keep that core engaged as much as you can remember throughout the workout. Arms up, and let's do little jabs to the front. So we're warming up the upper body here as well, so no just flopping the arms around. I want you to be jabbing that imaginary punching bag. And guys, remember, imagine like one of these is going to hit you right in the belly button. So you're bracing your abs for impact, keeping the core switched on the whole time for 3, 2, and 1. Turn it into cross-body hooks. So swiveling this foot, swiveling the hip, and then the punching bag is on either side of the body, punching up at around shoulder height. A few more. For 3, 2, and 1. Let's turn it into uppercuts. So come a little bit lower into that squat tap. That punching bag's right up here in front of your face, and you're punching up into it. A little bit lower in the squat tap. Keep breathing. A few more, guys, for 3, 2, and 1. Keeping this wide stance, just reaching side to side, stretching out those inner thighs, making sure that that booty is sitting nice and towards the back of the room. Sorry, the back is long and tall. For 3, 2, and 1. Shuffle on the spot. I'm going to show you the first move. 1 hand weight in your right hand. Left leg is going to go back into a lunge, rear lunge, and you're going to do a tricep extension with the left hand and then tap. But I want to make sure that that booty is going back down to where the wall and the floor meet. So send it back. It's not an up and down move. You're sending it back. Get ready. Send it back and tap. Send it back and tap. So you're really letting that torso come forward. If you like, you can do a knee up, but only if you've got the balance. If you don't have the balance, just tap and focus on sending that booty back down to where the wall and the floor meet. So we're really loading this front leg. Change arms, change legs. So send that booty back. It's not an up and down movement. The booty's going back on a diagonal and you're letting the torso come forward. Here we go, down and tap or knee up. Just do the knee up if you've got the balance. If you don't, just focus on getting the form of sending that booty back down and the palms facing in, and you're squeezing that tricep, holding the arm close to the body. Small V, similar move. Send the booty back as you come into a curtsy and then either tap or knee up. Weight is going hip to hip. Here we go. Down and tap or down and knee up. If you don't have the balance, keep the tap. I'll do 1 and 1. Making sure you're bringing that left knee as close to the ground as you can in the curtsy, and the weight's just going hip to hip. Got out of a little one. So again, stepping back down, booty's going back down on an angle. So it's not an up and down move. Don't let the knee come out over the toes. Here we go, send it back and tap or knee up. Only if you've got the balance for the knee up. Otherwise, feel free to tap and just focus on bringing your right knee close to the ground in the curtsy. I'll do 1 and 1. 2, 1. Well done, guys. Start in a small V. You're going to step squat, knee up, step squat together. We're stepping with your left leg. Here we go. Step squat, knee up and back together. Down, knee up, down, together. The palm is facing down. You're just doing a front raise up to shoulder height. Down and up, down and up. Sitting back into that squat. Other side. Shoulders back and down. So none of this. Step squat, knee up, squat, together. Letting the core keep the torso long. Step squat, knee up and together. Letting that arm come up to shoulder height. and sitting nice and deep into that squat. The feet are facing out to the corners of the room. It's a wide plie squat. 2, 1. Well done, guys. Come down nice and low. Feet are out super wide. As low as you can. Knees press back. Walk forward. 2, 3, 4, and back. Here we go. Little steps. 2, 3, 4, and back. 2, 3, 4. Just doing 2 overhead presses with this arm. Back is long and tall. Stay low. Get lower. Keep the knees pressed back and stay low. I feel it too. All right, shake it out. Other leg. So the trick is keep the knees pressed back. Don't let them collapse in. Stay as low as you can from a flexibility perspective. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back. Working inner thighs and quads, and of course shoulder and core. The core is keeping this back up nice and tall. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well done, guys. Grab a drink. No hand weight for the next round. Start in a low, wide squat. You're going to reach back in a skier, together, back, together. Look back over your shoulder at that leg. It should be straight as it taps behind. Get ready. Tap behind, center, staying low in that nice low wide squat. As you pass through center, back is long and tall, no hunching over. Doesn't matter if you're not reaching the ground, I'm not. Tap and tap. All right, guys, now a narrow squat, making sure you're not like this. Send the booty to the back of the room, sit back into it, and tap and tap. Get ready to tap. Tap and tap. Keep the torso long and tall. That booty is going to the back of the room. No hunching over. Just doing side taps, reaching the arm down. My hand's not touching the ground. Keep it going, guys. 2, 1. Well done. Palms facing up to the corners, or hands facing up to the corners, palms down. Side lunge, lift, lunge, together. Start in a V. Here we go. Side lunge, lift, and together. Lifting, using the side of your glute, your right glute. Try and lead with the outside edge of the foot. Don't let the toes turn up to the ceiling. Well, let's work that outer booty and inner thigh. So on the other side, down, lift, trying to get the outside edge of the foot up to the ceiling. Don't turn the toes up. Get ready. Side lunge, lift, and together, keeping those palms facing down. Get a bit of resistance on those hands. Down, lift, and together. Squeeze and hold. Working inner thigh and outer thigh. Well done, guys. Grab an imaginary bar. Pivot forward. Tap back. Pivot forward. Pull and kick. Here we go. 1 pull, 1 kick. I want you to squeeze those shoulder blades together, loading this front left leg, and squeeze and squeeze. This move is all about the shoulder blades. Try and keep your arms at shoulder height. 2, 1. Other side. Grab the imaginary bar, not hunching over. Back is long and tall. Pull and pull. Knee and kick. Here we go. 1 knee, 1 kick. Keeping the bar, the imaginary bar, at chest height. Pull and kick. Knee and kick. Squeeze those shoulder blades. This move is all about the shoulder blades. It's all about the upper back. Well done, guys. Nice wide stance. Feet are facing out to the corners of the room. Charlie's Angels with your hands. Come across the knee and just in line with the body. Here we go, across the knee, in line with the body. If you can, look ahead at me, look straight ahead, and then that way you're not going to over-rotate as you bring your arms up on the diagonal, down and up. Nice big Charlie's Angels, down and up and down. So other side, just across the knee and just in line with the body. Don't over-rotate. Look forward at me if you can. Get ready. Across the knee and then up on a diagonal, just on the same plane as the body. Don't over rotate on that backwards or on the upward move. Keep the core engaged. A few more, guys. 2, 1. Well done, guys. Grab a drink. And then pick up your hand weight. One hand weight. So we're doing that rear lunge and either, tap or knee up, but making sure that you've got 2 right angles with these legs and this knee is tracking over the ankle. You're not up here. Here we go. Rear lunge and either tap or knee up. I'll do 1 and 1 and making sure you're really letting that booty go back to where the wall and the floor meet, and then you're just letting the back go down on that same trajectory. 2, 1, other side. So down and up, or down and knee up. Keeping this palm close to the body, squeezing up. Here we go. Back and either tap or knee up. I'll do 1 and 1. It's a running man, but it's all about the tricep as well, guys. Loading this front leg, but also squeezing the tricep, back. 2, 1. Well done, guys. So similar concept, rear lunge, curtsy. Sending that booty back down on an angle and either tap or knee up. Here we go. Curtsy, tap, or knee up. If you're doing the knee up, the knee comes up in front of the body on a diagonal, bring it across. And weight goes hip to hip, bringing that left knee close to the ground as possible in the curtsy. Got out of half a 1. So bring it down, sending the booty back. It's not an up and down movement, it's a back movement, backwards movement. Down and tap, or knee up, bringing that weight hip to hip, keeping the abs engaged, torso always long and tall, no hunching over. Just do the tap if you lose your balance. 1, well done, guys. Palm facing down, shoulder height. Step, knee up, step together. Here we go. Step squat, knee up and together. Sending that booty to the back of the room on the squat and letting, again, the torso just come forward naturally, no hunching over. Keep it moving, palm facing down. Well done, guys. So we're sitting back into it. You're not coming forward with the knees, you're sitting back. Get ready. Here we go. Sit back, together, squat, knee up, squat, together. Palm facing down. You're doing a front raise just at shoulder height, working out the arm and shoulder. 5 more seconds. Keep that core engaged. Well done, guys. Get your feet out as wide as you can. Come as low as you can. We're going to walk forward for 4 and back for 4. Get low. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back. Staying low. Keep those knees pressed back. We're just doing 2 overhead presses. And back, 2, 3, 4. So the arms going up and down, up, down, up, down. All right, shake it out. I'm going to grab a little rest. Get ready. Come nice and low. Here we go. Step, 2, 3, 4, and back. 2, 3, 4. Staying as low as you can. Let's go. 2, 3, 4, and back. Stay low. 2, 3, 4, and back. 2, 3, 4. Well done, guys. Grab a drink. 1 round to go. We're going to go back to that super low wide squat. Hands in prayer position. Feet are facing out to the corners of the room. Tap behind. Look under the shoulder. Center. Tap behind. Look under the shoulder. Back is long and tall. Tap, center, tap, center. Keep that back long and tall. Do not hunch over. If it's easier, look up at me. Otherwise, you can look underneath each arm at that tapping foot. 2, 1. All right, guys, the opposite. So we're going to come low, not with the knees forward, the booty's back, and then we're tapping side to side. Here we go, tap and tap, back, long and tall. Exaggerate the elongation of that back. Keep the core engaged, but don't hold your breath. Tap and tap. Let's go a little bit faster. Tap and tap, tap and tap. Well done, guys. Start in a V. Hands up to the corners, palms facing down. Side lunge, lift, side lunge, together. Let's do it. Side lunge, hold and squeeze, and together. Side lunge, lift, back to a side lunge. This is for the inner thigh. So inner thigh, outer thigh, inner thigh, together. Also, every time you press up off that foot, you're hitting up this part of the booty. And I know we all love that. Palms facing to the corner of the room. Small V, side lunge to your left. Side lunge, lift, lunge, together. Get in that side lunge. As always, booty goes to the back of the room. Torso long and tall. You're not trying to get your torso to the ground. It's naturally pivoting forward. Down, lift the leg. All right, guys, start with this leg back. Grab an imaginary bar at chest height. Pull and pull. Knee and kick. Here we go. One knee, one kick. Don't just go through the motions with the arms. I want you to squeeze and squeeze. Squeeze the shoulder blades. This is an upper back move. Find the spot where you pull and you feel those shoulder blades. For me, it's bringing my hands back to my armpits. So pivot forward, knee over ankle, not here. Pull the body weight back, knee and kick. Get ready. Here we go, one knee, one kick. Keeping that torso long and tall. No hunching over. Really squeeze and squeeze. This move is for the upper back. The leg is just a bonus for cardio and for quad. 2, 1. Wide stance, last move of the day. Nice and wide, guys. Charlie's Angels. Across the knee, pivot up. Don't over rotate, just in line with the body. Here we go, across the knee and up. It helps, I think, if you look straight ahead, swivel down, swivel up. Look at me, especially as you're doing the upwards movement, so you don't over rotate. This is a core move. 2, 1. The core is controlling the arms. The arms are long and stiff, down and up. Don't over rotate. Here we go. Across the knee and up. Look at me if you can. The arms are drawing a nice, straight, diagonal line. Home stretch, guys. After this, the cool down. 5 seconds. 2, 1. Well done, guys. Let's do a standing cool down. Right leg forward, left leg back. Keep the feet facing each other. Sink this back hip, heel back to open up this hip. Roll the shoulders back and down. Arms overhead, and then look up between the hands. Don't hunch the shoulders, keep them back and down. And press back through your left heel to open up that left hip. Now swivel this back foot so it's now perpendicular. It's horizontal, this guy's vertical. Open the arms up away from each other into warrior. Sink a little bit deeper into warrior. Bring your right hand on top of your right leg, either the hand or the forearm, and reaching up and over with your left hand, reaching it up and over the body, not hunching the shoulder, keeping the shoulder loose and relaxed as much as you can. Back to center. Bring this back arm, the left arm in front of the body, catch it with the right and press out against this front right arm to open up that shoulder. Bring the left arm up and stretch down the middle of the back. And if you like, very gently leaning towards the front of your body, towards your right leg, opening up that left side of the body a bit more, back to center. Switch sides, step your right foot back, feet are facing forward, and then sink that right hip and sink that right heel, deeper into the floor at the back. Arms come up overhead, roll the shoulders back and down, looking up between the hands, really opening up this right hip, trying to stretch the hands away from the feet, stretching that back heel down towards the ground. Now pivot this back foot so it's now perpendicular to the body. Open the hands up in warrior. Stretch the back up towards the sky, hands away from each other. Bring your left hand on your right leg, either the hand or the forearm, reaching up and over the body with your right arm, not hunching the shoulder, keeping the shoulder loose and relaxed in the socket, reaching the hand away from that back foot, opening up that hip back to center, bringing your right hand up in front of the body and catch it with your left. Let me show you from the front. Breathing into that shoulder, and then reach your right hand up down the center of your back, pressing down on the elbow with your other hand, and then very gently leaning over to the left side of your body if you like. Back to center, step the feet forward. Let's do a quick quad stretch. Hold on to something if you want. Grab one foot, try and keep the knees close to each other and press out against the hand that is holding your feet. So you're really trying to make it an active stretch, not just pulling that foot up. Let's do the other side. We're almost there, guys. Stick with it. The stretch is important. I know we all want to get on with the day. All right, let's do 3 big arm circles up and back for 1, 2, 3. Big round of applause. Thank you for working out with me. Any comments or suggestions, please leave them down below, and I hope to see you for the next workout.